Hey guys, this video is just a quick recap of coding your own ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. This is a recap of what I did in our last workshop that was about a week ago. I never got to making a video recap for it, so this is what I'm doing now. Some of the tools that we're going to be using is Remix IDE. If you don't know what Remix IDE is, it's just a coding environment for Solidity. It's really easy to use and easy to follow. There's no setup involved. It's really easy, especially to teach others, and so other people could follow. Remix project is very good. I like it, and it's browser based, which is pretty cool. I also know that there's other tools if you want them. There's a Hard Hat is another IDE, which is a lot more in depth, and there's also Truffle Suite. So if you guys want to code your own Ethereum contracts, these are some of the places to do it. You can debug, you can deploy your smart contracts, and locally host your own blockchain to test out your smart contracts. But we don't really need all that. We're gonna literally be building the simplest of coins, so Remix IDE works for us. So I'm going to delete this file because I was already messing with this before, but this is where you're basically start, and then you're gonna want to create a new file called VaqsToken.sol. The reason why it's .sol is because it's a Solidity file, so .sol. And then we want to go to OpenZeppelin. What OpenZeppelin is it's basically a code base where there's a bunch of secure blockchain code that is tried and tested. So that's what we're going to be using today. You can go ahead and go to products, contracts, and then start coding. As you can see, it's you can quickly make your tokens, and you can learn more about coding coding on Ethereum blockchain, right? There's a bunch of resources here. I recommend you could read up on them. There's also APIs. If you're into that, I will talk a little bit about that. But what we'll basically need is this page, the ERC20 token page, because that's what we'll be making today. And we'll just copy and paste this over to our environment. So let's copy that and paste this onto here. I'm going to explain what these do very quickly. So this basically is, these are comments, right? They're not really that necessary. However, it's always good to have this license identifier so other people know if it's open source or not. But yeah, regardless of that, what this line does, line 3, this tells the Solidity compiler what version to use. So we are in version 0.8.18, but we'll use 0.17 since it's not as recommended to use the latest one, mainly because the update is not fully pushed yet for the latest one in case there's some issues. So 0.8.17 works well. What this does is it imports the OpenZeppelin contract in case we do APIs or anything of that sort. We're not really going to do that, but we still want to add this just in case, right? Just in case the compiler knows where to refer to if we add more stuff to it. And then we're going to want to edit this, right? We're going to create the Vax token, right? So we do Vax token, and we have to tell what file it is that we're editing. So Vax token right here, and we're labeling this as an ERC20 token, right? This is a constructor value, and we're going to go ahead and delete this because we don't really need it. And then this also just, so it's an empty constructor value for the contract. It's telling it's an ERC20 contract. And then we have to rename these things. So let's go ahead and rename it to Vaquero token. And then we can rename this to Vax, so VAQS. This is going to be the symbol, and this will be the full name of the token. And then we want to mint some things, right? Since we deleted this right here, the initial supply won't refer to this because there was a value here. We deleted that. We'll just make our own supply, right? So let's delete this and we'll just manually input our supply. However, it's important to note that this line right here is going to mint some tokens and send them to me. If you want to read more on how to create a supply in a token and read more about how decimals work and solidity, all these things, right? You can go ahead and go here to the creating supply tab in the docs, and you kind of learn how to do it. So as you can see here, you just put message to sender, you mint. First you do a mint command. Inside that you do the message sender argument, and then you have to put a value for it. So this person did 1,000. You can also do so many other things like reward miners. You can mint more tokens once a certain block is done is being created, right? Sorry, I froze there. But there's also APIs that you can use. There's so many. There's all of these, right? You can do a snapshot, burnable, permit, all these things, right? So many things you can do with this. We don't want to do all that though. We just want to make 1 million tokens, right? We don't really need that many. So that should be 1 million, right? Yeah, okay, so 1 million tokens, and then what we're gonna want to do is do times 10, and then times decimals, so we are able to turn these into decimals. And yeah, that's basically it. Once we have that, that's really all you need. You could go a lot more in depth with this, however, I really don't want to. The purpose of this is just to show you how to create your own token and deploy it on a blockchain. It's just to show you how easy it is, and hopefully motivate you to start coding, right? So let's compile this. Okay, we're glad it worked. That is great. And now let's go ahead and what I didn't do in the workshop is I did not have a MetaMask. So you're gonna need a crypto wallet. In the workshop, I was using the school computer, so no MetaMask there. But you'll need a crypto wallet, right? And specifically, you'll need the Polygon network, since we're gonna deploy our contract there. If you don't have the Polygon network, I don't think it's here. So you're going to want to go to wallet.polygon.technology. And here you'll get a prompt where you just accept, or you agree that this website can access your wallet. You do all that, right? And you have to make sure you have some Polygon in your wallet. And how you add this network on your crypto wallet, you just click right here. Once you click here, you want to go to add network, and then it'll take you to this string. You can add network manually, or you can just do it through here. I'll like doing it through here. It's a lot more easier. And yeah, once you get that settled, and you have some Polygon, you'll be able to mint your token. Hopefully we're able to. I don't have that much Polygon right now, so I don't know if I will be able to, but hopefully I will. So let's go ahead and try this. So once we have this, right, we're going to go back to our Remix IDE, and you're going to go to injected provider, injected provider MetaMask. Okay, so once we have that, we're going to choose our contract. So make sure we choose our contract, right? And then we are going to deploy this. We are ready. So once we click this, it'll take us here. It says we have insufficient funds. Yeah, I thought so. Let's see, how much do we have? 76 coins. Okay, and how much money do I have? Let me just double check real quick before I do this. So yeah, I think it was 76, and we have 13 coins. So I will need a little bit more coins for this. So that's gas fees for you basically. But basically, once we do that, it's pretty easy. So we would deploy it, right? You accept that the gas fees and everything, and once you send your contract through there, you're going to want to go to polygonscan.com, not .co, .com. And then once we're here, you just basically paste the contact address of your token. So if you don't know that, you can go to Remix IDE, And right here in deployed contracts, you will get your token, right? What you do there is you just click the copy address, and then you go here, you paste that. Not this though. You would paste it right. Once you paste it, you'll see your token name and information about the token and the contract. And then there will be a button somewhere here, and you'll be able to add it to your Web3 wallet. And then once it does that, you'll get a prompt here in your MetaMask that you want to add a wallet, and then you'll be able to add that. And yeah, you'll have your Vax token here. Just for the sake of not waiting 30 minutes, and I just want to put this video out, I will not be adding Polygon, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something. Thanks.